Title: Reasons why little black girls chose to play with white dolls instead of black dolls. Introduction. In the famous experiment, we explore the reasons why little black girls chose to play with white dolls instead of the black dolls they were given. 1. Internalized bias. Little black girls may have internalized negative perceptions associated with blackness, leading them to prefer the white dolls. 2. Media and cultural influence. The lack of positive representation of black characters in media can lead to the internalization of negative stereotypes. Little black girls may have been exposed to predominantly white dolls in popular media, leading them to associate them with beauty, desirability, and societal standards. 3. Historical context. The experiment took place in a historical context where black people faced systemic discrimination and marginalization. Little black girls may have been influenced by societal messages that devalued their own race and uplifted the white race. They might have internalized the belief that white dolls were preferred and considered more valuable in a society where racial disparities existed. 4. Colorism. Lighter-skinned dolls may have been perceived as more attractive or preferred over darker-skinned dolls. 5. Peer and social influence. Little black girls may have observed their peers playing with white dolls, leading them to imitate their behavior to fit in or be accepted. 6. Family and environment. Children's perceptions and preferences are shaped by their family and immediate environment. The absence of black dolls in their environment or limited exposure to positive representations of blackness may have played a role. 7. Lack of positive representation. The availability and visibility of black dolls and diverse toys are essential in fostering positive racial identity development. If black dolls were not as readily accessible or lacked variety, little black girls may have gravitated towards the more accessible white dolls. Limited exposure to positive representations of black dolls may have contributed to their preference for white dolls. 8. Emotional connection and identification. Children often develop an emotional connection with toys that resemble them or reflect their experiences. This emotional connection could have influenced their preference for white dolls. 9. Symbolic representation. Symbolism plays a significant role in children's perceptions and choices. Little black girls may have associated white dolls with privilege, success, and societal power. 10. Lack of diversity and features. The lack of diversity and features among black dolls can influence children's preferences. They might have preferred the greater variety of features offered by white dolls, perceiving them as more visually appealing or interesting. 11. Access to resources. White dolls might have been more accessible or more prevalent in the stores and environments where the experiment took place. Limited access to black dolls could have influenced the girls' preference for the more readily available white dolls. 12. Language and cultural assimilation. Little black girls may have been influenced by societal messages that equated whiteness with success, intelligence, and assimilation into dominant culture. They might have associated playing with white dolls as a way to conform or align with societal expectations. 13. Influence of adult figures. The opinions and behaviors of adult figures, such as parents, teachers, or caregivers, can influence children's choices. If these figures displayed a preference for white dolls or expressed negative attitudes towards black dolls, it could have influenced the girls' preferences. Little black girls may have internalized these adult perspectives and preferences, affecting their own choices. 14. Lack of positive self-perception. Little black girls may have internalized negative perceptions of their own racial identity, leading them to prefer white dolls over black dolls. The lack of positive self-perception can contribute to a preference for toys that align with dominant societal norms and standards. 15. Desire for social acceptance. Little black girls may have perceived playing with white dolls as a way to fit in or be accepted by their peers, who may have also exhibited a preference for white dolls. The desire for social acceptance and the fear of being judged or excluded could have influenced their choices. The reasons why little black girls chose to play with white dolls instead of black dolls runs deeper than you or I may think.